Yeah, so here's this panel. I like how it says Stoned America.
Welcome back to our audience edition of Hannity Stoned America. Now we're going to bring back our audience of experts and pundits in just a minute. But first, advocates for legalizing pot have long claimed that it would make using the drug safer. And they even say that it would lead to an economic boom in certain areas. Well, among those who feel that way is my next guest. He helped push the...
That guy is awesome. I just want to say, he is one of the main people that made this happen. He actually lobbied originally just to make it legal in the Denver area. And that's kind of what spurred the whole movement there.
Cool.
Legalization efforts in Colorado and is now the Director of Communications for the Marijuana Policy Project. Mason Tvert is here. Mason, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
See that pause? He was stoned.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with satellite.
No.
He was stoned out of his mind.
It just took him that long to even comprehend what Hannity was saying.
Are you high right now? Are you high right now?
You know what's funny is these Christians they say they're against being stoned, but they're not against stoning. I guess so.
Somebody just said you're stoned.
I knew he was going to do it.
Oh wow!
I swear I have not watched this yet, and wow. I knew he was going to pull that card at some point, but I like how he just did it right now.
Right off the bat.
Right off the bat.
And the dude actually does look stoned in that frame.
Well, yeah, because I paused it.
Yeah.
We actually went to one of the dispensaries. We're going to show that later in the program tonight. Do you have any financial interest in this at all?
No, like most Americans, I simply think marijuana prohibition has failed, and I'm dedicated to trying to end it and replace it with a more sensible approach. So just like someone might work for a nonprofit on gun rights, I'm choosing to work on marijuana policy.
All right, so you see the kids in the video that when we went out to the 420 event this weekend in Colorado, you see them, they're smoking pot, they're smoking a lot of it, very stoned, they're all happy. You heard the...
They're all happy. Oh, no.
Not happiness. I thought that was
a bunch of consenting adults are having a good time.
Life, liberty. What was it? Life, liberty, and what? What was it, the third one? I forget. I can't remember.
Life, liberty.
Pursuit of...
The pursuit of miserableness.
Oh, it was the pursuit of money.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It was the pursuit of money. That's what it was.
Doctors and their observations about people that smoke pot on a regular basis, even people that went to school with them. What has your experience been? You see people smoke pot regularly. Do they have the same...
Did he ask me what my experience was?
Yeah, he did.
He said, what has your experience been?
What is your experience?
You weren't in Colorado, Ben. You weren't there.
You weren't there, Ben.
Motivation that you do. Maybe you smoke pot regularly.
I like how they keep bringing that back.
You smoke pot.
You probably smoke pot left and right.
Stoner.
You fucking stoner. You like Cheech and Chong up in this bitch, right? Huh? Yeah? Right? Huh?
Well, we know for a fact that marijuana is an objectively less harmful substance than alcohol, as a lot of your guests have pointed out. It's less addictive, it's less toxic, and it doesn't contribute to the violence and injuries we see with marijuana.
But it takes away
alcohol.
But it takes away their ability to function, their motivation. Anybody that I've met, I'm telling you a story.
Okay, yeah, stoners are unmotivated. Stoners are unmotivated, yet we fucking got it legalized in fucking Colorado.
Hannity just said, fuck science, historically I'm right.
But, like, I mean, the unmotivated claim is just ridiculous. If we were unmotivated, then how would we have fucking possibly pulled this off?
Anybody I've met in my life that smokes a lot of pot has zero motivation. They're not people that I consider bright, energetic, happy people.
There was someone in the background that said that's not true.
Yeah, that's such bullshit.
So at least someone there is
like, that's bullshit, Sean.
While the security guards are removing them.
Remove that man from the studio, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Fox News security will be after him.
My life. That's been my experience.
That's quite frankly, that just has something to say about who you hang out with. But the fact is that half of Americans have used marijuana. Our last 3 presidents, some of our Supreme Court justices, some.
Where's this "are you a parent" bullshit coming from?
Are you a parent? Are you a parent? You know what it's like to be a parent? Hey, we didn't have your fucking kids. They're not our responsibility. Go fuck yourself.
The most productive people in this country have used marijuana.
I'm talking about people that not used. There's a very different distinction here between experimented, used, and those that smoke it every day. Those that need
smoke weed every day.
For example, let's say you have kids and you see these videos of these kids at the 420 event. Your 21-year-old son or daughter says, "I'm going to the 420 event, Dad."
How many riots and murders and rapes were at the 420 event?
It was out of control. Did you see that girl that they just raped and then decapitated her and then fucked her head? That was horrible. That could have never happened on any drug but marijuana. It totally destroys people's moral fiber.
And you're going to say what?
I'm going to say, well, first of all, it's illegal to consume marijuana in public, so be careful. But I'd much rather them use marijuana than go out binge drinking. I mean, you're going to an event that is the equivalent of the one biggest frat party of the year for alcohol, and you're trying to somehow suggest that all marijuana users are these young
Do you stop at marijuana?
Kids. I mean,
do you want to legalize crack? Do you want to legalize heroin?
Slippery slow.
Anytime one of Sean Hannity's guests that disagrees with him starts to make a point, he changes the subject and talks over them every time.
That's the way he works.
Well, basically, Sean Hannity is his logical fallacies he favors are a slippery slope and moving the goalposts. It's constantly, well, you want legal weed, then you must want legal crack. And what's going to happen when we have the legal crack? Children are going to be doing crack in the streets. It's just ridiculous.
This isn't a discussion about crack and heroin. We're talking about
you want to legalize pot. I'm asking
alcohol.
if you want all drugs legalized. That's a simple question. That's a logical question.
I think, like most Americans, I think the drug wars failed, and we should re-examine those policies.
I asked you a question. I didn't ask you if the drug wars. Do you want to legalize?
Taking a page out of True Empiricism's book here.
I asked you a question and you tried to answer it. Now I'm going to say I asked you a question because your answer has too much nuance in it.
Answer how I want you to answer. Because this is what Hannity wants. He wants him to be like, yeah, legalize all drugs and give them to children. That's what he wants.
Someone should just say that to him. Yes, Hannity, I want to legalize all drugs, and you know what? I want to force you to take them. In fact, I think crack should be fucking mandatory, bitch. How about that?
No, I
heroin and crack.
Sean, no, I don't want to. I don't want to legalize heroin.
All right,
combine the two. Crack-a-win.
No, I don't want to legalize heroin and crack. I'm here to talk about marijuana, and it's clearly you just don't like the people who use marijuana. You like hanging out with people who drink.
That's not true. No, I think there's a big difference.
Well, I saw you on your program recently showing people how to shotgun a beer.
I agree with the doctors and the experts we have. I believe it's a gateway drug.
The doctors would have nothing negative to say about booze, I'm sure.
It's a gateway drug. This is like the fucking. What is this, like 1990s Dare? It's a gateway drug. You're gonna smoke the weed, and then you're gonna be doing the crack.
Hey kids, I'm Dare Officer Hannity.
Those that use it regularly and particularly, I think they lose motivation, they lose ambition.
You think?
I think they do.
You think? What does that fucking mean? It means nothing.
For one thing, he's lying. He does not think.
They are not as alert and aware and as engaging as the other people that I meet in my life. But anyway, Mason, we got to roll. Thank you. Appreciate you being with us. All right.
I like how he just was like, whatever, fuck you.
Yeah, you made some logical points. Fuck off. You're off the show now. This is the Hannity
Get out of here. This is a Hannity show, bitch. You don't know what's fucking going on. I'm a fucking god.
You know, I'm not so sure if this panel is just regular voters. I think this is a so-called expert panel. We'll see what happens here.
I don't know what's going on, but it's okay.
Head back to our studio audience. All right. Who did I promise? Yes. What did you think about that conversation? Well, you think this is just
that was
the
not a
beginning?
conversation.
You think it's a
that was
gateway
you
drug?
berating someone who was trying to have a conversation with you.
The thing is, all of this is creating pot culture. I'm not as nervous about the drug as I am with the obsession of the pot culture.
Pot culture. Yeah, that's
what
new.
What happens with young
Cheech and
people
Chong was
is
never a thing.
They don't learn how to cope
like
when they
40
start
years ago.
smoking pot.
You're a young person.
To relax.
Right.
I'm way too type A. I never relax is the thing.
All right.
But when people don't learn to cope,
okay, I'm just gonna point out that Scotty is a high-strung motherfucker and he smokes, so it's not like it's gonna have some sort of.
Actually, my life has fallen into shambles.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you shambly motherfucker.
You have no motivation.
Yeah, I have no motivation to do anything.
Actually, TJ and Scotty both have no motivation. They sleep on my couches, and then they wake up when it's time to do the show.
Yeah, we're like, Ben's like, guys, come on the show. He's like, come on, let's do it Saturday, dude. It's cool.
Yeah, Ben actually has what he calls the TJ stick. He whaps TJ a few times to wake him up.
No, man, I'm fucking too high right now, dude. Let's just do the show in like 3 weeks. It'd be cool. People
become adults who smoke all the time.
You and I are the same way. Type A. All right, Joanne. All right, let me go to Todd Starnes. Todd, you come at this from a moral
Starnes. Oh my God, no fucking way. I hate that dude.
Morally,
dude,
do you see this as
Pause
part of America?
Dude, before, okay, whatever Todd Starnes is about to say is gonna be fucking retarded because Todd Starnes is literally the dumbest motherfucker on the planet.
I don't even know who he is, but I'm excited now.
Every single time I hear about like conservatives are having a hissy fit over something on Twitter, there's always a tweet from Todd Starnes, and it's always the dumbest fucking one.
Okay, let's roll it.
Well, I've got to hear what this motherfucker
I think everyone should tweet 2 Todd Starnes. Smoke pan every day.
Let's see. Now he's going to say something intelligent just to piss me off.
All right.
But no,
It's
probably
going to be
not.
some intelligent, nuanced argument.
Almost certainly not. This dude's a retard. Let's see what he said.
In decline.
Oh, I think absolutely that's the case. What we have here is a case of money over morality. And, you know, right now it's really funny. Folks, we're watching the chuckleheads, you know, we're watching these folks doing what they're doing out there and getting a good laugh about it. But when the body count starts rising, when more people start dying, then maybe, yeah, it's real funny.
I fucking told you it was going to be
fallacies
retarded.
are funny. Your slippery slope argument.
When the bodies pile up from weed. What? Huh? I'm sorry? Excuse me?
That's also like an argument from consequences. When these really bad things happen,
I'm just gonna say
it's gonna be really bad, and we're gonna sit there as conservatives and be like, "We told you so."
You know, like in his mind, there's like newsreels from the 1930s of like people in concentration camps.
When the Negroes get the marijuana, they're gonna rape your white women.
I just saw like the mound of like Holocaust victims, and then it's like these are victims of pot.
Isn't it? Real funny to talk about. But
Real
this is
funny.
a classic example. This is a classic
real
example,
fucking
Sean,
funny.
of people just not giving a damn anymore. You know what?
It's not no, wrong, incorrect. It's not that people don't give a damn. It's just that they think you're a fucking moron, and you know why? Because you are.
Yeah, because you are an idiot.
And you fucking throw logical fallacies out left and right, and you're basically retarded. That's why that he's laughing. It's not because he just doesn't care and he just has this cavalier attitude towards human life. He just knows that human life has not been put at any great risk by legalizing fucking pot.
I don't give a damn about marijuana ODs.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I think what you're saying is they start with marijuana, then they drink, and then they snort coke, and they do blow, and they do this.
Hold on. He said they snort coke and then they do blow.
Snort coke and then do blow.
Yeah.
These guys don't even know
Snort
what drugs
coke.
First I got a blow job, then we had some fellatio. It's like those are the same. Sorry.
Where do you draw the line?
Sean.
That's the issue. Where do you draw the line?
No, listen, so if you look at cigarettes, right, there's a huge push out there talking about how bad cigarettes are for you. Alcohol is the same way. What are we seeing about pot over and over again? It's how great it is. Gavin's talking about how great other drugs are. It's no longer the conversation is medical marijuana helpful? Yes, the doctor said so. But is other weed potentially bad for
This
you?
guy's slurring his speech.
He's drunk on the show.
Is he drunk on the show?
I'm just fucking, man, you ain't talking about the way, man. Okay.
Maybe.
Keisha.
Yes. Why is there a promotion? That's my problem with it.
I agree about the cigarettes is a good
why is there
analogy.
promotion?
The whole society, you can't smoke a cigarette even in your own apartment in New York anymore.
You can
Right.
smoke
Well,
pot anywhere you
Sean,
want.
just coming from an attorney's perspective, most of my clients, I do criminal defense work with adults and juveniles. I would say 9 out of 10 of those clients have used marijuana on a regular basis. And these kids who are committing crimes, they were high on marijuana. So their judgment is all
They're
messed
hopped
up.
up
And
on
I
the
do
weed.
believe it's a
That
gateway
was hopped
drug.
up on the weed pill.
But if you
It's not for
legalize it-
anyone.
but if you
It's a
legalize
gateway
it-
drug.
If you legalize it broadly, it's going to be more available to kids.
Last word, Guy.
You don't have to be a super criminal to
Guy.
get
And I know-
alcohol
But
as a
it's going to
child.
be easier if it's legalized.
You don't have to be a
in the
super
country.
criminal now. So how much easier is somebody passing it to them?
Well, listen, look
Guy.
at. You think everybody's 21 at that pot party? Honestly, you
Well,
think everybody's
that's not
21?
the
There's no
majority of
way.
the pot smokers in America are not on the campus of Colorado. Just like, look around the room. First of all, everybody on this panel is going to be talking out of a different place. The sound guys, the camera dudes, they all smoked before. Every single one of them. Look at the guy on Boom. Look at the guy on Boom. Look at his beard. Listen,
Wait a minute,
look at his beard.
Whoa. Well, first of all,
Let him answer.
Wait a minute. He's a friend of this program, and I work with him for years, and I can tell you that's not true. That's
Never in
not
his
true
life,
about
he
him.
never smoked
Not true.
one joint
No,
in
you
his
said
life.
today.
I didn't say today.
That's
I didn't say today.
Dude, you have to be high to tolerate Sean.
Candy now. They got candies made out of marijuana.
The candy's made out of marijuana. Hey, it's the guy that peddles fucking Arby's.
It is.
It's
What
the
fuck?
Arby's. They fucking got the guy that peddles fucking Arby's talking about.
Is it really?
Yeah, that dude fucking makes commercials for Arby's.
Oh my god.
It's the dude that peddles fucking Arby's sandwiches, telling us like pot's dangerous.
I'm not
like,
sure if Arby's is overseas, but for people that are overseas, Arby's is basically this American chain that's known for selling like roast beef sandwiches.
Right.
Yeah.
It's giant, decadent, often cheese-covered roast beef sandwiches.
Yep. With tangy sauce that you can put on it.
Yes. I enjoy them, but I know I shouldn't.
The pro pot guy's argument was pretty stupid. That guy has a beard. He must smoke weed.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb. But, you know, I mean, like, he's overwhelmed by, like, a sheer mass of conservative idiots, and he's, like, the token, well, black guy.
Yeah, he really is the token black guy. We use that a lot, but he really is the token black guy.
Yeah, on Fox News, like, let's throw a black guy on the panel just so they can't whine about being underrepresented.